What's up everybody? Mike McIntyre here, back today with a brand new video. I'm so happy you're here. I'm hoping you're having a great day. Today we've got the Superfly 6 in the black and orange alternative colorway. So this is going to be a great video. I hope you enjoy. Stick around and let's get into it. If you guys are interested in a pair of Superfly 6s for yourself, be sure to check out that first link down below in the description. This video would not be possible without the help of Evangelisa Sports, so I would just like to give a quick shout out to them. If you guys are interested in picking up a pair of Superfly 6s for yourself, be sure to hit that first link down below. You can find the Superfly 6, the Vapor 12 in your size. They ship internationally and you'd be set. So thank you to Evangelisa Sports. Check out that link down below. Also, what do you think about these shirts? I've worn them in a few of my other videos, but I've never really asked. Dope? Nope? Do you want one? Let me know down below. Okay guys, so inside the box we have the typical items. This is the Nike Mercurial Superfly string bag with the brand new Mercurial graphic on it. So we've got that M with the little arrow. It says Mercurial, engineered for speed. It's predominantly black with black strings and of course the orange accent, so you can see that right there. There's a little pocket on the inside, nothing we haven't seen before, and then let's get to the main attraction. The Superfly 6 came out about 2 weeks ago in the original orange and black colorway. Now, those are probably not the technical Nike colorways, but you know, who cares? This is the alternative color with the black base and the orange accents. Now, the shoe looks really, really good in my opinion, and I can't wait to just slip them on to see how they actually fit, and then we can talk a little bit more how they will probably perform. So you have a black upper, you have orange accents, and the sole plate has this very unique coating on it. It is sort of this metallic finish that sort of reflects the light in different ways depending how it hits it. So it's a really unique finish. It does say that it might scrape off just like all these other sole plate coatings, but it does look really, really cool. This little tag here just is talking about the Nike Dynamic Fit collar. It says simply, the Dynamic Fit collar creates a seamless integration between the boot and the lower leg. Now that is all bullshit if you ask me. I don't think this collar is really doing all that much, but that is just my opinion. You can tell me off if you disagree. The upper of the Superfly 6 is nothing really new. It's more of a continuation of the Superfly 5, and this time it is coated in a Nike skin covering, so it does feel a little bit different to the touch. The sort of speed ribs that you see this time, instead of being horizontal, they are now vertical, and in my opinion that is not really going to make a big difference. But what is very, very unique about the upper of the shoe is that the Nike skin gets thicker in certain areas and then gradually becomes a thinner and thinner material as you follow along the upper. So what I mean by that is, because they have this split toe sole plate design in here, the upper material is as stiff and as thickly coated as can possibly be in this area, and as you come up the coating gets a little thinner, a little bit thinner, a little bit thinner, until you have eventually the exposed Flyknit that is over the tongue, which is that elasticated area that is very similar to the other Superflies that we've seen in the past. So it's a very unique idea. That's kind of why they're calling it the Nike 360, just because the upper is wrapping around the entire foot. Now, I do believe that's a little bit of a gimmick in my point, just because we have seen split sole plates before. Years ago, Adidas did this on a lot of their Predator models. So you just have an internal chassis right here. The sole plate and the studs are just basically stuck onto the outside, and this is a reinforced material down here. This is not soft. This is not anything like the upper that will wrap around your foot. So I do think that's a little bit gimmicky, but it does look really, really cool. The sole plate is supposed to be curved like the other Superflies. Again, this time it's just the chassis is on the inside. You have a stiffener bar right there. The stud pattern hasn't changed whatsoever. If you are interested in playing with the Superfly or the Mercurial 12s for that matter on turf, I would strongly suggest going with the AG models. You can see some other videos of those on YouTube. They have the conical studs that you might see on the Magista or the Tiempo line, and I honestly think that those are just a better option. The collar this time around is a lot lower than the Superfly 5s, and it is basically the customized version that Cristiano Ronaldo was wearing in all of his previous Superflies. If you were to ask me, out of the two, there would be absolutely no hesitation. I would say go for the Mercurial 12. The Superfly 6 has an internal heel counter right here. That is nothing new. A lot of the previous Vapors and Superflies have internal heel counters. And of course, the upper is coated with ACC as well, which is Nike's wet control element. If anything, it is a little bit more like the Flyknit Ultras. If you go back and check out my top 5 video of 2017, I did mention in that video that the Flyknit Ultra was in my top 5 as an honorable mention, and I did think that that was basically going to become the Vapor 12s, and sure enough, it is basically the same thing. I'm going to slip them on now so we can talk about fit and feel, and I'll be right back with the next part of the video. So after slipping the Superfly 6s on, they are quite similar to other Superflies, but a little bit different at the same time. Just because this is an entire Flyknit upper, they are a little bit wider and a little bit more comfortable in my opinion from right out of the box compared to the Superfly 5. What I didn't like about a Vapor 11 was the fact that I couldn't get my wide foot into them. They were just a synthetic material that I found too tight to fit around my foot, and this is basically the same as the Vapor 12. So if you have a bit of a wider foot and you're interested in a Vapor or a Superfly, given this new re-engineered upper, I think it'll fit you better if you have a wider foot. Again, I would strongly suggest trying them on first. But if you're interested in a Superfly, or I should say anything in the Mercurial range, this time around a wider foot player might find something interesting in this boot. They fit quite comfortably from out of the box. Again, they're a very tight fitting shoe. They are encouraging that sort of one-to-one feel. If you're interested in a pair of Superfly 6s for yourself, please check out that first link down below. And I would strongly suggest going true to size. This time around, the upper is re-engineered to just fit a little bit better. And if you have a wider foot, you're probably going to get into this boot a little bit more comfortably than the previous Mercurial lines. That's it for this video. Mike McIntyre, all things sports. I'm signing off for now. Be sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button. There's going to be more content coming. I thank you for watching, and as always, take care. Until next time.